My desk is an absolute, like, mess. I haven't been in this office in a couple days. It's been a very short but very long weekend. I'm glad to be back in here. Let's see, a couple things that I want to do real fast, and then we will get started. So originally, on my Facebook group page, I did a poll asking what I should make tonight or what I should work on, and majority voted Yoshi because I finally got my yarn in to work on Yoshi. However, I have one more of these pigs to do, and I want to get them done so I can get these shipped out. They're quick, they're easy, might even be completely done tonight uninterrupted. We'll see. There's one. I don't know why the thing didn't pop up for it, but alright, this. Shut up there. What if I do edit, edit? Well, shut up there too. What the heck? Okay, and here, who's this? Let's bring some light upon the light, please. Yes, light adjustment. So let's get rid of this. I have so many projects going on right now, it's ridiculous. Like, seriously, crazy. Set this to the side for now. Set these to the side. Set that to the side. This I'm not gonna need, or this, or this. Where'd my lose my pink ones? Is this the two-strand? Oh, they're both two-stranded. Duh. Because I didn't use all of the other one. Okay, well, I'm only gonna need one of these. Stick that up there. My desk is a mess. I'm gonna cry. That's fine. Perfectly fine. I don't need this right now. You go with Yoshi, so you just chill out there. I got turtle parts everywhere. Stick that up there. Stick that up there. Stick this up there. So I have this candle burning right now, right? Sugar cookie candle. It's freaking amazing. That's kind of crooked. I don't know if that's better or worse. Oh well, who cares? Need my pin. Okay. This is the crappy tape. It's from Christmasville a jillion years ago. All the things that I should have done before I hit go live. That's fine, right? Alright. I guess if we're gonna make something, we're gonna need yarn to make it with. Please be brown. Oh, thank goodness it's brown. I didn't want to dig for it. Excuse me. Okay. So if you haven't seen or heard, or if you have no idea what's going on, like me, this is what we're making. We're going to make a pig blanket ornament. This one isn't completely finished. It needs the blanket sewed on, and I haven't decided what I'm going to use to hang it with. I think I'm going to use fishing line. I'm probably definitely going to use fishing line. But this is what we're making. And I already made that pink one. I've made a black one that needs the ears sewn on and the blanket sewn on. These are the blankets I made. Simple granny squares. And now I'm going to make a brown one. Oh boy. Okay, so to start out, 1 second. Piggy ornament pattern. Very professional. You probably... There. Alright. So to start out, we're going to make the head. It's a magic ring with 6 single crochets into it. So make your magic ring. This is red heart, probably cafe or something brown. Worsted weight or size 4, and I'm using a 3.5 millimeter, which I think is a size E crochet hook. So make a magic ring. Yep, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Come on. Alright, magic ring successfully made. And then 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull your magic ring tight. And that.
Mommy.
Yeah.
These guys on the TV are the master.
They're what?
The master.
Okay.
And I want to fight them.
You don't fight anybody, buddy. That's not very nice. Okay.
Sorry.
Something else, for this pattern, you will need, obviously, crochet hook, stitch marker, scissors, tapestry needle. That's about it. Alright, so increase in each stitch. So I'm going to put our first single crochet in there, and then mark it. I have stitch markers laying everywhere. Oh, I cleaned the whole house today. I guess tomorrow is going to be my office day. Alright, put a second single crochet into the first stitch, 2 into the second stitch, 2 into the third, I mean, it's a little too late now, but if you don't know what an increase is, it's 2 single crochets into the same stitch. 2 into the 5th. This yarn feels thin. And 2 into the 6th. I'm gonna change my settings so this just stays on. Display brightness. Nope. Home screen, accessibility. General? Nope. Excuse me. It has to be this. Oh, auto lock 1 minute never. So I think it should stay on now. Probably not. Oh, that light. Okay, I think you can see all of that. Okay. You should have 12 stitches now, which isn't written on my pattern, but whatever. Round 3 is single crochet and then an increase, which should give you 18. We'll count. There's a single and an increase. What's up, buddy? Single, increase, single, increase. Oh, you're gonna need safety eyes too. Duh. Single, increase, single, increase, single, and increase. Okay, so I think you should have 18, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah. Okay, so next you do 2 single crochets and then an increase, which I think will end you with 24. So there's 1, and 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, need more yarn, 1, 2, nope, that was incorrect, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, that's an increase, that's 1, get off me, 2, that's an increase, that's 1, 2, and oh, that was supposed to be an increase. So somewhere we got off. Alright, 1 and 2. And this yarn is terrible. Alright, that's an increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, that's an increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. Okay. I think you should have 24, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Okay, yep. Hey, Sawyer. You have a half an hour and then it's bedtime, okay? Okay. Alright, next is 4 rounds of single crochets. So that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think you have to do the drill first.
What drill?
No, bud.
This one?
Yeah, try it.
You remember I already did it?
No. I don't know, buddy. I have never played that game before. Alright, so there's our 5th round. Round 6 is also singles. Let me see.
What happened to this Percy?
Yeah, it's okay.
What happened? What?
Okay, so here, look. It shows you right there what you need to use. And the ones that are blinking are the ones you need to do.
There's green.
Yeah, so you take this purple light and you hold it over it. Okay.
It did it.
Yep.
Well, it's not that bad at all.
Ideally, if I would have known I was going to be doing this live, I would have left the pink one for last. So you could see better. Alright, so that was round 6.
Now I take the teeth wrap, right?
If that's what it tells you to do, yeah. Round 7 is also singles.
Yay! Mommy, I did it!
Good job. Alright, and this is the last round of singles. Round 8.
Well, why won't it let me?
You could put caps on the teeth. On all of them, I think. Or braces. It's braces.
them.
Good job.
Next.
Okay, pull up a loop now, just so that your stitches don't get lost or get undone. And now we're going to put the safety eyes in, or the eyes, or whatever you're using. I don't know how many millimeters these are. I mean, I could definitely look it up, but I'm just not gonna. But there we go.
Wow, there's
Safety.
work to do.
Oh yeah, that lion has a very dirty mouth. Somewhere I have the backs. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, when I put in safety eyes,
Molly, what do I do?
I also secure them with glue. This is what I'm going to be using.
Mama,
Bubby,
what do I do?
you use this. It says right there. And you have to put it on these dots. Okay, so we are going to put these eyes between rounds 5 and 6. So that's always
I don't have any more.
Then put it down. This is always the back of your animal, or at least for me it always is. If you're not doing the continuous stitch or the continuous spiral something or other, then you usually have like a, I'm not sure how to explain it. Basically it shows where your stitches line up. So I always make this the back, and I always make this the front. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just choose a spot to put your first one in. And then there are going to be 2 stitches between them. So 1, 2, and this one would go here. Like that. If you don't like them so close, you can put them further away. On, whoops, this one, I have them close together. And on this one, I have them a little further apart. So, whatever you think you like, whatever you like the best. So, I'm going to leave them like that.
Yes.
I'm going to flip this inside out. But, good job, bud. I'm going to warm up my glue, and chances are it's probably clogged because it's always clogged. What, buddy? I'm trying to make a video.
Just turn around.
Okay. Definitely going to say it's probably clogged in there. Yeah. Need a skinnier needle. Oh, it's going. No, it's not.
Not again.
What?
Cavity, go away.
Yeah, go away, cavities. There it goes. Not sure if it was clogged or not. I didn't get any glue on my needle though. Whatever. Be careful though, because it might get on your animals. Animals, whatever. Whatever you have. If you're like me, I have like 13 projects going on my desk. There. Okay. So you want to apply just a little around the base of it. You should probably do one at a time, just so you don't get glue everywhere. Put your backing on, and you can push it down as far as you want, but I try to get mine all the way to the bottom. You can also put glue around it again if you want, but I think that this is usually enough.
I can actually do it like this is washing.
Okay, buddy. And your eyes are done. If you're like me and you just wiped that glue on your pants, just know that it's gonna live there forever. Alright. Clean that the best you can and put the lid or whatever back on your glue. You can also use super glue, you don't have to use fabric glue. Alright. That back in. Be really careful if you get glue on your fingers, because you can transfer it to the outside and it does not wash away.
Let me see that right there. That means I have to do this.
Yep. Okay, so the eyes are done. Now we are gonna do 2 single crochets and then a decrease. We should still have 24 stitches. Alright, so there's 1.
There's no more work to do.
Good job. 2, and then decrease. So if you don't know what a decrease is, or if you've never done a decrease, let me do these next 2. Okay, so decrease. I do invisible decreases. So you pick up the front loop, you yarn over and you pull through, and you go to your next one and pick up the front loop, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. That takes 2 stitches and turns them into 1. Do 2 more singles, and then another decrease. So front loop, yarn over, pull through, pick up your front loop, yarn over and pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. Single, single, and then let's see how close I can get this. Are you gonna focus? Focus on this. Okay. Pick up your front loop. Still not there. I think there we go. Pick up your front loop.
Yeah, I found it.
Yarn over and pull through.
Found it.
Next stitch, pick up your front loop, yarn over and pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. I think.
Mom, what do I do?
See that line that it's making? See that line? You do that line. I think I just did 2 decreases in a row. Nope, I didn't. I got distracted by teaching. Alright. And then do this again.
I think I have to do one. I want
Decrease. And then single, single. You have 10 minutes until bedtime.
What?
You have 10 minutes until it's your bedtime. If you throw a fit about it, you don't get your tablet tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Okay, so that was round 9, and you should have 18 stitches now. 10 is a single and then a decrease. So there's the single. And mark it. And then your decrease. And then single. Then decrease. Single. Decrease. Single. Decrease. Single.
Yay!
Ouch. And then a decrease. And then
another sticker.
Single. Good job. And decrease. Okay. Pull up a loop after that. Now you're going to add your stuffing to it.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
What's what?
My 5 senses.
What are your 5 senses?
5.
5 senses. 5 senses. Keep going.
We have them.
What are they?
Hearing and touching.
Smelling and tasting.
Smelling and tasting.
Seeing.
And hearing.
Seeing and touching, smelling and tasting, hearing. That's probably not even how that goes. I have no idea. He learned this song in preschool. Ow, stop hitting me, bro. Add just a little bit more stuffing to it. Oh, okay, now he's just gonna croak over. Are you croaking over? Oh, he's busy. My bad. Okay. So when you have it stuffed to your desired firmness, you're going to, cut it out. You're going to decrease in each stitch. So right now you should have, let's see, we were at 18. You should have 12. Decrease in each stitch, and it's going to bring it to 6. So there's your first decrease, and put your stitch marker in there. There's a decrease. It's your second one. Decrease again. And again. And a truck that has some place to be. And one last decrease.
Let me rest because of.
Okay, so you can remove your stitch marker now. And you're going to fasten off. You don't have to have a super long tail. You're not going to be using it to sew anything to the body or anything. Alright, so now you want to pull this up through the center and
Well, I can't find anything that's unlocked.
secure that stitch.
I can't find anything.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Take your tapestry needle because we still need to close up this hole. And then the first thing you're going to do, let's see how I did this earlier. You're going to go here in that stitch. So you're going to go in through the middle and then come up here. What, bud? And that will pull your, where you fastened off, it will pull it to the inside. So then you're just going to gently, don't pull it tight yet, go through the middle and into each of your stitches.
Mama,
What, buddy?
please.
Can I please what?
Don't do something that's unlocked.
And then if you go into the first one twice, it's fine. Alright, so now you're going to pull that tight. And it will close up your hole.
Yes, I want this. Mom, it's not unlocked that I picked.
Okay.
It's unlocked.
Okay. If you need to, you can fluff it. Like, I pushed my stuffing way down in the head. Alright, so then when you're done with that, usually I pull up a loop and then go through and secure. So that kind of ties that off. And then take your yarn and I just go straight through and then pull it up. And then scissors and pull it tight and snip it. And then if you kind of work it, it'll go back in there. And that's your head. Alright, so stay, little guy. I'm going to run this kid up to bed, and then I will be back and we will start on the body.
So earlier working on that semi in that building.
Okay. I'm back, and in case you can hear him, Sawyer's upstairs crying because he had to go to bed. Alright, so on to... Oh, he is, like, really mad. He's gonna wake Waylon up. I know it. Excuse me. Okay, body. Body starts the same as the head. Magic ring with 6 single crochets. I think Sawyer woke up Waylon. That's what I was listening for. Oh, what's happening? Yep. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be right back again as I go settle this case. Okay, I'm back again. Hopefully for good now. We got our magic ring with 6 single crochets. Pull your magic ring tight. Pull your stitches tight. Alright, so then we're going to increase in each stitch. It's going to give us 12 stitches. Remember, an increase is 2 single crochets in each stitch. And mark your beginning stitch. So there's the second. And 2 into the second stitch. Two into the third. My finger was in the way. 2 into the fourth. 2 into the fifth. And 2 into the sixth. Okay, so that should give us 12 stitches. Next, you're going to do a single crochet and then an increase. There's your single. There's an increase. Single. Increase. Single. Increase. Single. Increase. Single. Increase. Single. And increase. Alright, so that should give you 18 stitches. For round 4, we're just going to single crochet in each stitch. It's quiet in here now without Sawyer or Waylon crying, or both of them crying. Alright. Round 5. So at the end of round 4, you should still have 18 stitches. Round 5 is 2 single crochets and then an increase. And then increase. Single, single, increase. Single, single, increase. Single, single, increase. single, single, increase, single, single, and increase. Okay, you should have 24 stitches now, I believe. Alright, so round 6 we're going to single crochet in each stitch. I think on this one I'm going to change my pattern too. Maybe. I'll have to see what I think about it when we get there. Okay, so that was the end of round 6. You should still have 24 stitches. Oh goodness, okay. Alright, round 7 is going to be 3 singles and an increase. And I believe that should put you at 30 stitches. We'll count. 3 and increase. 1, 2, 3, 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 increase. Okay. Stitch count I think should be 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 24, 26, 28, 30. Yep. Okay. And then for 3 rounds, 8, 9, and 10, you're going to single crochet in each stitch. So there's the beginning of 8. Okay. The beginning of 9. Okay. And 10. Wow. Okay, so that's in round 10. You should still have 30 stitches. I can't tell if you can see this or not, but this is what it should look like. Don't worry if it's pointy. Once you stuff it, it will take its shape. Okay. Round 11. You're gonna do 3 singles and a decrease. Sorry, I was reading my pattern. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 13 rounds and then stop or 15. We'll see when it comes to that time. So there's 3 singles and then a decrease. One, 2, 3, decrease. One, 2, 3. Decrease. 1, 2, 3. decrease, 1, 2, 3, decrease. You should have 24 stitches now. Alright, so for round 12, let's go. You're going to do 2 singles and a decrease. One, 2, and a decrease. 1, 2, and decrease. 1, 2, and decrease. 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, and decrease. Alright, that should leave you at 18 stitches. Get in there. Alright, and then around 13 you're going to do a single and a decrease. And then we'll see what this looks like for putting it on the head. You're also going to stuff after this round. Single and decrease. Single, decrease. Single, decrease. Single, decrease. Single, and a decrease. Alright, for now, pull up a loop and stuff, and then I will decide if we're going to do the last 2 rounds or not. Oh, I'm tired. It always surprises me when I'm just like, oh, this is going to be way too much stuffing, and then bam, it all fits in there, and sometimes it even needs more. See, like, I think this one could use just a little bit more. Just a smidgen more. Is that a smidgen? I think that's more than a smidgen. Alright, so if you shape it, you can get the point out of the bottom. I really can't tell what you can see. But anyway, you get the point out of the bottom so it doesn't look like a beehive. I don't know, I think it looks like a beehive. Looked. Okay. There's stuffing everywhere. What does this one look like? You aren't actually really going to see the neck. This one looks like a bat. Yeah, I know. Once you finish it, I don't think it'll look so much like a bat. I can't decide. Okay, we're doing the last 2 rounds, I decided. I don't like them because I hate working stuff that's already been stuffed. I mean, I don't know, it's just harder to do, I guess. Especially these last 2 rounds when it's decreases in every stitch, and then, I mean, the singles in every stitch isn't bad, but okay, so round 14 is decrease in each stitch. Make sure that you have your desired amount of stuffing in there, because after you finish this round, the hole is going to be teeny tiny and really hard to get stuffing into. Because originally I had the pattern as stuff at the end, and then you couldn't get anything into it, which was a struggle. So I had to undo a couple rounds. And the last one, come on. See, the hole's teeny. Okay, so round 14 you should have 6 stitches now. Sorry, there's stuffing. Okay, and for this round you're just going to single crochet in each of those 6 stitches. Don't forget to put your stitch marker back, otherwise you're just going to be going around and around and around and around and around unless you actually count to 6. Alright, so there's the second one. This looks like a small grenade. Third. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? Fourth. Sixth. And last, but did I say 6th? How many stitches are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5. This is the 6th. Maybe that's what I meant. Just thinking ahead. I'm tired. Okay. Okay, so now you just fasten off. You're going to want a decent sized tail this time. You're going to use this to sew the body to the head. Excuse me there, phone charger. And then, as always, secure it. Make sure that your yarn doesn't bubble up, because then that bubble is going to be there forever. I mean, not that it really matters because it's going to be sewn to the head. But then you just kind of take where you finished off here. Sorry, where you finished off here, and put it there. And then you're going to squish it down a little bit, but you want this to, it's hard to explain, to kind of push it up, I guess. That's why I kept it in there. Okay, so it's going to be something like that. But we'll work on attaching things later. I want to get everything made. So now we're going to do the ears. So hopefully I can explain this enough not to confuse you. Alright, so start off, what am I doing with my life? With a chain of 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You can go into the front or the back or the side or however you want to do it. I go into the back. And you're going to go into the second chain from your hook. I'm going to confuse the crap out of you, because sometimes reading my own pattern, I get confused. Okay, so you're going to put a single crochet in there, provided that it lets you. And then a single crochet into each chain after that. So there should be 4 more. There's 1, 2, 3, and get all of the stitch. And come on. 4. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. Alright, you're going to chain 1 and turn. So you never count the chain, because it's just like taking you up a level, I guess. So next you're going to go into, let's see, the second stitch from the hook. So not the chain. There's your first stitch and there's your second. So you're going to go into that. And you're going to put a single crochet. And then the remaining 3 stitches, you're going to put a single crochet. Maybe. And 1 more. Come on, little fella. Okay, chain 1 and turn. And then you're going to go in the second stitch from the hook, put a single crochet in there, and then a single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So you're not going to do all 3 this time, just the next 2. If you want, you could even decrease that last one, totally up to you. Chain 1 and turn. And then you're going to single crochet into the second stitch from the hook again, and the next stitch after that one. So now you should have 2 stitches. Chain 1 and turn. And then you're going to single crochet into the last stitch. Yep. And then it's going to look something like this. And then you're going to pull up it doesn't have to be that long, a decently sized tail, and fasten off. Alright, so it's gonna look like that. And then you're gonna take your needle and then there is stuffing fibers everywhere. I go like down through that stitch and then, come on, do it this way. And then all the way down the side of the ear, the triangle, and come out right where your beginning slip knot is. And then you can shape it back to where it's pointy. And then that way it's down at the bottom for you to sew with. Alright, let's make one more of those and then we'll do the nose. So slip knot and chain 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The second stitch from the hook and the remaining 4 stitches you're going to put single crochets into. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and your last one, 5. Hello, truck. Chain 1 and turn. Alright, and then you're going to go into, so not your chain, not the first stitch, but the second stitch from your hook. Put a single crochet in there and the 3 remaining. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and turn. And then the second stitch from the hook, put a single crochet in there and the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, chain 1 and turn, second from the hook and the next one, chain 1 and turn, and then the second from the hook again, or the last stitch, and then fasten off. And then I lost my tapestry needle. Oh, there it is. My leg went to sleep. And then run this down the side. I guess you could do either side, but I always go back to where the slip knot is. And you can like pull up where you finished off just to keep the point if you want. It's gonna fold over anyway, so you won't really be able to tell. Okay, so there's your 2 ears. Now we're gonna do the nose, and then we're gonna start putting it together. Sky, are you down there? Sorry, girl, I didn't mean to kick you on the head. Or the head. Okay, for the nose, you're gonna start off by chaining 2. Nice guy, Sky. 1 and 2, and then you're going to put 4 single crochets into your first stitch or the second stitch from the hook. And again, it doesn't matter if you go into the back or the side, the whole stitch, whatever. So there's my first single, second, third, and fourth, and then you're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet that you did. Slip stitch in there. And then you're going to increase in each stitch. So 2 into the first. Hey, get down. 2 into the second. 2 into the third. And 2 into the fourth. And then slip stitch back into your first single crochet, and then pull up a decent sized tail because you're going to use it to sew onto the head and fasten off. Okay, so if you're doing this in a light colored yarn, you're going to want a dark colored yarn to make like the nostrils, like this. If you're doing it in dark yarn like me, you're going to want a lighter yarn. Hello again, truck. Okay. So just thread this through here. All right. I always say that this is the bottom. Don't know why, but I do. And then, so here is your like original circle, and there's a hole right here and right, not that one, right there, and that's where the top of your nose is going to be. So I pull this almost all the way, but I leave like an end part, and then I go down to the bottom of that circle. There's another hole right there, and that's going to be the bottom of the nostril. And then I usually do that at least 2 times, if not more. Don't pull it too tight though, because you'll scrunch up your stitches. But I do it at least twice just to make it like really visible, I guess. You know. Alright, so there's the top of the second one. So I just crossed over in the back. And then you're going to want to go down to the bottom. Technical difficulties. And then do that at least one more time. You can do it as many times as you want. It just really punctuates it, I guess. You could also use a button if you wanted. So as long as this is at the bottom somewhere, then it's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be directly at the bottom. But this would be cute with a button too. Okay, so once you have your nose done, you're going to want to turn it over and then loosely tie this in the back. Loosely, because you don't want it pulling on your... What is going on right now? You don't want it pulling on your stitches. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, well, apparently this is just... It's gonna... like that. And then... I don't understand. What is happening? Did I not just do this? Okay, you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. Alright, and then that should knot it. And then you have your nose. And then I usually take these and cut it about half of the length that it was. And then all this gets stuffed behind the nose when you sew it on. Okay. So that's the end of the making it part. Well, I think I need to see a chiropractor. Okay. Now we're going to sew on the head. I'm really picky when it comes to like lining everything up. Alright, so I'm just gonna pin this in place. I keep telling my husband that I need some better lighting in here, because I doubt you can see what I'm doing. I can barely see what I'm doing myself. It doesn't have to be spectacular, you just don't want it. I don't even think that is in the head part. I think it's just, it's not, it's just in the body. Get in there, you little devil. Oh, it's poking me. What is going on? This did not happen with the other two. It did not. Listen, you hold the head onto the body like so. That is your job. You're gonna come out this side and poke me again. Little devil. Okay. Let's get this stuff out of the way for a minute. And thread our needle. My goodness, I wish you could see this candle. It's so pretty. So it's burning. So you want to, I don't even know if you can see. Oh, there you go. See how these are going horizontally? And these are also. I always try to get them almost completely lined up. Because you really don't want a head that's going all wonky and a body that's not, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, since this is coming off of the body, you want to start with the head, or at least that's how I do it. Depending on how much you want it like squished onto the body, I guess. Well, why don't you just come on out of there, stuffing? Make yourself at home. You can decide on how far up on the head you want to go. I keep bumping that my head. Okay. And then I try to stay as close to the middle of the body as I can. I think that's going to be okay. You can always go through and tack places that weren't down far enough, I guess. Come on out of there, blue. Yeah, I know that wasn't very close to the center. I guess that'll do. Oh, ow, Mom. Forgot about, yep, that stupid thing. Well, that hurt. Only a lot. It's fine. My dog's having a bad dream again. Poor pup. I'd like to get, I guess that'll do. You see the difference in the sides? Yep. Ah, Pinky, you stabbed me. Get on out of here. You're not even doing anything as it is. Yeah. A little devil. Okay. And then go here. And then go here. Oh my goodness. How's it looking all the way around? It looks okay for now. Till we get to the end and I start getting all OCD about it. It scared me. Oh, my eye itches. Alright. Okay. There must be something on the outside of my house that's like flapping around because I keep hearing something. Oh goodness. Wake up. Let's see, it needs to be like that. Sometimes be like that. You need to come out. Oh, my wrist popped. I hear some dogs barking somewhere. See, now I feel like it's, I guess it's not. I feel like it was too far forward, but it's not. It like looked like that at first. Let me, there. Oop. I don't know. Like right here versus the back. I don't know. But anyway, you sometimes just gotta work the stitches out a little bit. Oh, hello. Just come on out. Just don't go on the floor. I'll never find you again. I step on you and you go through my foot. Let's see, this needs to go here. I always think that's a truck going by, but it's actually our heater. You probably can't hear it. Where are the eyes? Squish it. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna get one little Moses stitch there. Alright, this looks really good actually. Listen here, Stabby. Get back in the tomato. And then do a tie off. Yeah. I mean, I still feel like it's pulling forwards a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Nah. Alright, and then just run that down to the body. Some people are like, run it multiple times. It's all fine and dandy, but like, what if your body is pink and you're working with brown and then you run it multiple times and then you got these brown dots or something? And then little snippy snip. Work it out. Alright, so now you should have this creepy looking thing. It was even more creepy when it was pink. Okay. Next, you want to do the nose. This is the back of the nose. Sometimes I like twist this up. I don't know. And then the nose goes, get down. So the top of the nose is going to pretty much almost touch the bottom of the eyes. And you want to make sure that your colored lines are straight. Because you don't want your piggy to have crooked nostrils. And then you can freehand this if you are confident. I always pin my stuff. Always, always, always. And like stuff like this where the nostrils have to be like up and down, I'm going to pin it extra because I do not want it spinning on me. And even though I do pin it this much, it still could move. Okay. Alright. Goodness gracious. So when you sew this, make sure that all of your tails are tucked in. Like this little fella that is trying to come out for a good time. Get back in there, little guy. Don't want to have to cut you. That sounded bad. Okay. You might need to break your pig's neck for this. Not really, but you know. Okay, so it's already attached to the nose, so you're going to want to go into the body first. Oh, hit my head on that thing again. My bad. And something like that. I was hitting a pin. It's a bad thing about pinning. You always like hit the pins. Maybe I'll be good at bowling since I'm always hitting pins. I haven't bowled in a long time. So right around the eye, you might have trouble with, especially if you used glue, and your safety eye backing is there somewhere. Now help me understand, why is it only grabbing one stitch? Okay, I don't even know what just happened. Hitting pins again. I need to come out right there. There we go. Oh, here we go again. I think it's because these pins. Like, I feel like, oh, it stabbed me. Okay. And then go down in here. And then come up over here. Right there. Yep. That be the place. Oh, this is the neck breaking part, you know. Or the neck breaking part 2. Whatever, you know. Okay. Oh, this is extra neck breaking. For free. For free. For free. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna run this through one more time. I need to come up in the nose. Yep, okay. Alright, and then through the body. Through the body. Uh-oh. And then this time I'm gonna secure it when I come through. So I can go through that. And then pull that snug. And then you can do it one more time. Backwards or forwards or, yeah, whatever. Wherever, whatever. In the same spot, in a different spot. Just make sure that your tail comes out of there. Or then you're gonna have a... Oh, it poked me again. Pinky, is that you? Are you up to no good again? Alright. And then you can remove your pins. I mean, you could have removed them a long time ago, but... I don't know why I struggled right there. Haven't the slightest clue. Oh, okay. Get in the tomato. Alright, and then you're going to take this. If there's any place that you think needs to be sewed down more, do that, and then run this somewhere out the back, out the body, whatever you feel necessary. Hubby's home. And then pull it tight and snip. And there's your nose. Yeah, there you go. Body's crooked now. It's hard to show you anything on this camera. It looks crooked, but it's not. I don't know why it looks like that. And the ears, which I have to sew the ears on the black one too. He's gonna come looking for me. I honestly didn't even know it was this time already.
There's mashed potatoes for dinner.
Yeah, what?
I can smell it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
It smells like warm blender and mashed potatoes.
Warm blender.
You never turn the blender on, you smell that weird smell coming out of it? Come on, tell me I'm not the only one.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, see?
Warm blender. Okay. So when you do the ears, here's your first circle. Can you even see that? Adjust. First circle. No, I want you to look at this. 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 Stop looking at the tomato. This. And then you want to go right under your second circle. And then try to make it as like straight down as you can. I 100% feel like that is not straight. Whatever. I mean, it's straight, but it just looks weird. So that's what you have. Hopefully this isn't, it looks so dark on my screen. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, and then this is going to be the same. You want it to start. So like I kind of use I'm way over here and you're like, you're way over there. I use the center of this circle as like my center. So I try to line everything up with that. So stick my pin in there. And then another pin in the bottom. Wow. Look at how off these are. Yeah, that's because this one moved down to the bottom of the third. This one here, yellow. That's much better. Okay. So yeah, it looks weird right now, but Waylon's awake again. But like once you get them sewn on and they're a little more like flimsy, the ears kind of fold down. The pins are like majorly in the way, but ears fall down, they're wrapped in a blanket, and they look kind of cute. I think this needs to get moved back. That looks too far forward. Ears are literally probably the hardest part for me, because I just feel like I can literally never get them centered properly. Like, if you look at this, does it look like one is further forward than the other? I don't know. Move this over and up just a hair. Yellow, get it together, bro. Okay, that looks better to me. There, what do you think? Get the tomato out of here, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get these ears sewn on so we can do the blanket. Alright, so thread your little doodad needle, and then you're already attached to the ears to go into the head, and you want to go straight from this and then below the second ring, and then come up at the bottom of the third, but try to stay in line, like as straight as possible with this. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah, and don't pull it too tight or you're gonna pull the point out of your ear. Okay. So now you're going to go in here and catch a stitch. And then you're going to go into the bottom of the third and up, and still try to keep it straight with that center circle. That's going to fold over, so it's not going to matter too much. You can pull this one out. You can really pull that one out too, but alright, so then you're going to go in here and catch a stitch. That pin is in the way. And then these two are like, oh, let us out too. And then go in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go in the bottom of the fourth, out the fifth. Still try to stay in line with the original circle. Oh, that was my bad. And then you can remove this purple one. And then come up here and catch another stitch. Alright, I already hit my head on it again. Go and come up there. And then you can pull out your last pin and then catch one last stitch and pull that snug. And then you can go, let's see, in here, and we'll do it in the back. It can be anywhere, really. Ooh, I hate it when these things do that. You're just going to tie it off. But you want it to be as least noticeable. Is that a word? Can you even say that? Whatever. You don't want it to be noticeable. Okay, and then once you've secured it, I try to go in like as close to where I'm at as I can, and pull it through and cut, and if it's sticking out, just work it in. Okay, so this piece here. Not a whole lot you can do with this. If you want your ear to be like pulled tighter like that, you can use this to do that. Thread your needle and then pick a place in the front and go into the back. And again, you want to hide this the best that you can and pull that tight, and it's going to secure the corner of your ear down. And then just pick a place again, and then this is one of the harder parts. You're going to want to pull this through. Oh, I lost it. It's fine. And then pull that through there to secure that. And then you're going to want to hide this. So, which this is like, because this is so short, it gets really hard. Sometimes it's easier if, I lost it again. Yep. Sometimes it's easier if you do this first and then thread it, then pull it out some because it makes it easier, then pull it through. And you can cut that. Alright, so there's your first ear, and then like I said, it'll fold down. So, see the little piggy. Okay. Oh. Second ear, gonna do the same way. Excuse me. So it's already attached to the ear. So you're going to want to go into the body, go align with, let's see, and just want to make sure. Alright, so that needs to go back some. That looks better-ish. I don't even know. What if I put this here? Okay, that's good. Okay. Align it with that original circle we talked about here. And then it got moved up. Jeez. Go under your second. It got moved way up. I didn't even move it up. I moved. Okay. I'm gonna do it like this because this is driving me crazy. Just gonna completely redo it, and it needs to go kind of like that. Stabby stab, stabby stab. Okay, it should pull up a little as we go. Okay, so go under the second. Get that out of there. There, see, it's pulling up already. And then grab a stitch, which the pin is like, I don't think so, bro, not today. Remember, don't pull too tight or you'll lose your point. And then go under the bottom of your third to the top of your fourth and stay aligned with that. Pull snug. You can go now. We don't need you. And then grab a stitch. Go here and then here. Purple can go. This is driving me crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it doing its own thing for right now. Okay. And then grab a stitch. And then in here, and up through there. And one more. And then go in here and through there. And then we're gonna grab the last stitch here. Pull that snug. And then I think I went from the front to the back, maybe? Something like that. And then secure it. And front to the back again. And secure that. And then snippy snip. See how it's sticking out? Just work it back in. Okay. And then alright. And then this, really don't need to pull that down any, so I'm just going to run it through the head and snip it off. Maybe. There we go. So you just go down there, and out the back, pull it tight. Whew. And snip it and work that in. Put my pins in there so they don't end up in a toddler's foot or a mama's foot. Alright. All of this like white fuzz is driving me nuts. I don't know if you can. I hate it when it focuses. You see the fuzz everywhere? Okay. So for these blankets, all I did was I made 2 granny squares. I used 3 colors, as you can see, and I sewed them together. And then I want this to come under the ear and meet right under the nose. So under the ear, and I'm gonna pin this in the back. You're not under the ear, silly. Ideally, the back of this the middle of this should be in the middle of the back. And then stick some pins in for now. I told you I'm all about these pins. Pin it. Okay. Now come under the ear to the middle of the nose. Pin it. under the ear to the middle of the nose. And you can make it so that it overlaps. I just, like with this one, I just made it, like it's big. I just wanted it to pin it. See. Okay, so I guess I didn't put it up there, I put it down here. Okay. Obviously, I haven't sewn one of these blankets on yet. So I'm gonna take a decent size piece of the green yarn, and what I'm gonna do is just, I guess, tack it. You could probably use fabric glue too, but I don't want these to like come apart in a couple years. So I'm going to go in here. Actually, I'm going to go in here and then come up here. Pull this pin and move it. Thinking about the tail that's going to be sticking out. That. Okay. Leave this long. Or ish. Sort of. So do that. And then I'm going to move this pin up here. And then I'm going to go in here. And then come up here. Hopefully these, oh, hey, don't be going places that you don't need to be going. It's not cool. Alright, pull these together. I want them together. If you need to, you can do this number. Nobody will know but you. And then I'm gonna go in here and come up. Nope. Nope. In that stitch. Close enough. Here. And then again, I'm gonna go in here and come up here and move this blue one to a different place. And I'm gonna do that one more time. To hold that closed. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in here and come up. Okay, I wanna make sure I'm in the pig's body and not just under this blanket. I end up bending my needle again. I've bent so many needles. I'm either super strong or really rough on these. I'm not sure. I guess that pin can go. Come on. I guess you can go too. Ow, where did that one come from? Why am I getting poked by things? I'm not even gonna ask questions. I'm not. Okay, let's take these out. And then that should be good how it is. Alright, and then run this back in, angle up, and come out right there. Flatten this back out. Okay, so here you can go in here. Make sure these are tight too, because, oh, not that tight. Easy, Bessie. Because you want to make sure that these stitches are hidden as best that you can. Just go here and come out here. And then here. And then here. Oh no. Go in here again and come out there again to try to hide that a little bit more. And then go in. You don't have to go on the body, just go along the blanket. Come on, right? I just want you to come out right there. There we go. Alright, and then tack this just a little. Let's go in there. And then, come on. That looks like a good spot. And then go along here to hide where you're going to fasten this off at. And then you can do the same thing with this as you've been doing. Just run it through. Let it come out somewhere. Pull it tight. Do not cut your blanket or your pig and snip it. And then let it work itself. Okay, this. thread this, and then you're gonna sort of do the same thing that you just did. You're gonna hide this. That looks good. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Come on, you. And then just run it through somewhere. Pull it tight and cut it. Okay, so I don't have any on me. It would be out in the garage somewhere. But at this point, I'm debating on what I want to use. Okay, okay. I guess we will use some white yarn. Well, the sparklies in it, but this. Concentrate on this. There. You honestly really shouldn't need that much. I'm sure that that's probably more than enough. Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. Thread it onto your needle. In through here and out through there. Some. Hopefully you can see that. And then pull it through. And then what I'm gonna do, like I said, it's way longer than it needs to be. So I'm gonna tie it right here. This live stream has been almost 3 hours long. That is crazy. Okay. And then I'm not going to cut it too short because I don't want it to come undone. But there's that. And then I'm going to pull the knot. Maybe. Come on. To the inside. If you need to, where'd my this? If the ends stick out. Okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. And there you go. there is your finished product of your Christmas ornament or your tree ornament or your ornament period picking blanket. Okay, it's been 3 hours. I really hope you guys enjoyed making this with me and putting up with all of my changes along the way. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. That really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel. That definitely helps me out. I eventually, once I get my channel built up just a wee bit more, I will be doing giveaways just like I do on my Facebook group page. So, with that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're not subscribed, which most people that watch this will not be subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you hung out with me for 3 hours, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, send me a comment, say, hey, whatever. Let me know that you were there for the whole thing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Now we have the 3 little piggies. Thanks, everybody.